I'm Luke Carter. I'm from Brighton area, currently in Peacehaven. My running history is, well, I did a bit of running in my early 20s, didn't really get the running bug then. But then again in 2017, I started, and for some reason it stuck then. So I started like running at lunchtime at work, going to park run every Saturday, sort of chasing a new PB every week. Got addicted to it. Kind of coincided with a breakup as well, so it's like I needed something to distract myself, and it was also I was living in a tiny town with nothing to do, so if you can run anywhere, it's a good thing to do. Yeah. Okay. So I've run quite a lot of backyards because I kind of got addicted to them. Um, my first one was Portland, and I won that with 29 yards. Um, and I guess maybe that sort of embedded that I liked it because it's just like a great feeling. And then I can't remember what my second one was. Might have been Leeds, which I also enjoyed. Another really great course. I've just tried a lot of different ones around the country since then. Portland again last year. I've been told I can come back every time from now on, assuming it goes ahead. I well, last year I was quite stupid because I was trying to do the Canal Slam and do well in backyards in the same year. So I ended up doing like, well, Suffolk. I did the Grand Union Canal the weekend before Suffolk, and I ended up just doing 12 hours and bailing out. So, but this year I'm going to be a bit better prepared for that one. And there was a couple more times. I think there was one where it was the backyard first and then the canal race. Oh yeah, the Highlander was that. So I didn't do quite so badly in that one. It's not punishment for you. I really enjoy it. So
Well,
it's just my body can't always cope with it. Yeah, I feel like I possibly could have gone a bit further in the Portland one if people were going with me. But yeah, still wouldn't have. Yeah, my plan is to get hopefully around 48 yards this year. And as like a stretch goal, try and get to 60 odd to try and get to the individual thing next year. Well, my plan for this year is try get to the national championships if I can. I think there's lots of different things. Like I like the community aspect of running, and you certainly get that with backyards. Like you see people every hour. I like sort of managing myself and working out how I'm going to manage a race, and there's a lot of that involved in backyards. I like the sort of meditative state I get into when I'm running, and I think because you're sort of doing the same thing over and over again, I sort of get that maybe a bit more with a backyard. And another thing with that is sort of you get used to the terrain, so you get used to here's where I speed up a bit, here's where I power walk. You just keep repeating, and yeah, I kind of like that. Obviously, not like some yards I'll be doing different things because I need to get back for a toilet break or whatever. But in general, you can do that. Especially with like I'm terrible at navigating, which I found out in the I did the Winter Downs 200 just over a month ago, and I got lost so much. So a 200-mile race turned into a 230-mile race.
Oh, gee, that's not a little bit lost. That's a lot lost.
Yeah. Well, my training last year my training was mainly one race was training for the next race, and then like a few races in the week between that. And I'm just starting to get back into a more normal training regime. I've been following, this week because I just got back from holiday, but since then been getting back into my coach's training plan. So I've got a couple of double long runs before Rasselbock, or three. Yeah. with the last one being less strenuous because it's taper. Yeah. There's a couple of people who I've run with who yeah, people to look out for. Like um there's the guy who won when I did this, got the assist for um I've forgotten the name and I'm gonna kick myself now. I don't know if you can help me.
The assistant God Zone, was it?
Yeah. Continue.
Oh, it was Julie and Ian.
Yeah, that's it. So
Yes.
Ian, definitely. And then there's also uh what's her name? The person who won the Devon Cornwall, who's also won another one since.
Rebecca.
That's it. Yes.
Yes, yeah, yeah. She's unfortunately not running at R1 this time because she's got an
Oh yeah.
invite to the Four Nations.
Yeah.
So she'll be at Cowshed
Yeah.
just after ours. But yeah, she's an incredible runner.
Yeah. 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 And there's yeah. I mean, yeah, just yeah. There's always some like really good runners throughout the year, so plenty of competition. Horse size duck seems
Any particular
more
reason why?
useful. You could ride it.
This
Yeah.
is one thing that I've said to a lot of people. Everyone's been like, "Oh no, duck-sized horse would be nice." And like, you could ride a massive duck to the shops or free
Yeah. Yeah.
flights.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.